Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch and we are in the series of class 9 computer application. We are in unit 3, office tools, and this is part 4 of that. In this unit, we have first discussed word processing software, and after that we are in presentation software. So we were studying about this Impress, Open Office Impress. It is just like MS PowerPoint, right? So the basic tools, how to create and Windows components, all the things we have seen in my last class. So in this, we will see some more features of that, some more tools, how to add pictures and how to use animations and all these things we will see. So let's start it. So what is the objective of today's learning? We will see selecting new design, how to select new design of your presentation or of your slide, changing background, coloring and shading. Suppose if I want to change the background of my PowerPoint presentation, suppose this presentation itself, suppose I want to change the background, how I will change the background, how I'll change the color and shading, right? All these things. Then changing text, font and style, how to change the text, font, whatever we will write in our slide, how to change, how to make it stylish, how to change its color, how to change font face, bold, italic, all these things we will see related to text. Then header and footer. What is header and footer? uh, in word processing document also we have seen what is header and footer. Suppose you want the date to be displayed on every page, right? So you can write it on header or on a footer. Suppose you want it on a top, then it is a header, and if you want it in a bottom, then it is a footer. So that you can apply, header and footer. Slide number, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide number. You can numbering. You can apply numbering to the slides also. Then date and timing, as I told you. Inserting pictures, you can insert pictures, which is one of the most common feature of this presentation softwares. Watermark, we can apply watermark in the sense, in the background, of your slide, some logo or some kind of picture or text you can apply in a background in a light way. That is a watermark, which will be displayed in every slide, or in the individual slide also you can apply. And then sound, you can even insert sound to your presentation or slide. Even you can play the video, you can in your slides you can place videos also. Then animating text and objects. Animating, I told you in my last class that what is animating, right? Animating is what? Suppose any object or picture is there in your, or any text is there in your slide. You want to give its a special effect to it. That this text will be, displayed one by one in a very attractive manner by sliding or something like that. Or you want the picture to, move in a slide from one place to another place. Such kind of things you can do. Or that picture will be displayed in a very attractive manner. All these are what? These are all animations, right? So animating text and object. Set and rehearse slide timing. Slide and timing. Rehearse means rehearsal. Suppose you are going to give presentation and you have suppose 15 to 20 slides in your presentation, and you are going to give the presentation before the audience or 1,000 audience, suppose. So first you will rehearse, right? How many each slide is taking how much time. So that also you can, we have the feature in this presentation software through which we can analyze that after how much each slide will take in our presentation, and on the basis of that we can fix the automatic, after that particular time interval the slide will change, right? That such kind of features we can implement in this software. So let's start. So what is the learning of today? What is the outcome? You will be able to create an attractive presentation with the help of tools available on presentation software, right? So, so today we will see editing and formatting a slide, how to insert any object, any shape or something like that. and how to format, how to change the color, how that is editing and formatting a slide. So selecting new slide, selecting new design. By changing a presentation template, we can give it an entirely new look. What is template? Template in case of documentation, I told you, remember? Uh, Suppose any letter you had written 2 months back, and today I want to, write a same kind of letter. So to my principal or to my, someone. So what I will do, I will just change the date and time and such some basic things, and that is, already created, letter already. So that letter, once I will write, then I will keep it in my template so that further I can use it, right? Template are the samples, you can say samples, in which I can edit or predefine the presentations. In case of presentation software, predefined presentations or pre-designed presentations in which I can change and make my presentation, so it will be easy for me, right? So that's template. So selecting new design, by changing a presentation template, we can give it an entirely new look. So how to create a new or select a new design? First, you have to click on format menu. In the menu bar, we have a format menu or format tab, we can say. Click on that, then go to the slide design option, and then there one dialog box will open. Click on load button, load slide design, the dialog box will open, then select the design and then click OK. That design will be, that kind of presentation will be displayed, or that kind of design will be implemented on your presentation or slide. Understood? See, practically, see here in the menu bar we have a format menu. Click on that, then slide design. Then after clicking on a slide design, dialog box will open. In this, you have to click on load button. And when you will click on load button, load slide design dialog box will open. Here, my template category 1. In the categories section, if you have created any template, means as I told you earlier, you had created any presentation, and if you want to keep it as a template, then you have to go to the my template option. And as presentation background option is there, a lot of backgrounds you will see under this, and then presentations. So here you can select presentations background. As I don't have any my template, create my own template, so I will just click presentations background, then I will select one template and then click on OK. Then you will have that kind of background on your presentation, right? Understood? Now next topic is changing background color and shading. This is very important, changing background color and shading. So we can change the background color and shading for the current slide or even for all slides, right? Format, how we will change? First, you have to click on format menu as that of the earlier we did. Then go to page option, then page setup dialog box will open. Select the background tab and pull down fill menu and choose the desired fill scheme. Let's see. Here, format menu, under format menu, click on page option. When you will click on page option, this kind of page setup dialog box will open. Okay, this is the page setup dialog box. In this page setup dialog box, go to the background tab. See here, two tabs are there, page tab and background tab. So go to the background tab, and here in the choose fill in, you can choose the different gradient, or you will see different options, and select that, and what as per your choice, select the background color and then click on OK button, and you will have that kind of background on your slide. Okay, now the next topic is changing text font and style. Changing text font and style. Text font and style means whatever captions, whatever text you are writing on your slide, you can change the style of it. You can change the color of it. You can make it bold, underline, as whatever editing you want to, whatever stylish font you want, you can make it. So how you select? You have to, for this you have to first select the text, select the text, then go to the format menu, then character option, then character dialog box. Let's see. First you will click on format menu. Under that you have to go in character, and under character you will see this kind of dialog box, character dialog box. Here font effects, position, all these tabs you can see. In the different shape tabs we have different options. Like in font tab we have, you know, different kind of fonts, Arial black, Arial narrow, all this kind of font that we can select. Then regular, italic, bold italic, then size of the font, right? So all these things we can select. Okay, now next topic, header and footer. Header and footer is a very important topic. Suppose you are creating any presentation, and on an every slide you want to display one logo at the top of your organization. Suppose you are studying in a school, so you want your school logo to be displayed on each and every slide. So you can add it in header section. And you want to display the page or the slide number at the footer, at the bottom side. So in a footer you can add the page number option, and we can even display the date and time also, as per your requirement, in the header or footer or wherever. So header is the top of the slide, footer is bottom of the slide, right? So from where we will see. First, for the mentioning header and footer, first click on view menu, and there header and footer option you will see. And if you will click on that, that dialog box will open. See, view, then header and footer option. Click on that, you will see header and footer dialog box. In this header and footer dialog box, we have two tabs: slide tab and notes and handout tab. So in the slide tab, we have this options: include on slide, date and time. By default, it is fixed. You can change this to variable, and that you can add it to your slide. And in footer, whatever text you will see, you will write, that will be displayed in the footer section. If you will check this means where you click this slide number, in every slides numbering will be there. First slide, second slide, like that in the footer. Okay. So this is the way to to add header and footer. And then the next tab, notes and handout tab, include on page, header, date and time, footer, and everything. And one more thing, master slide feature is also there in this. Master slide feature means from there whatever changes you will apply, it will be implemented on all such slides which is of that layout only. So if you want to add effect to every slide, you have to go in master slide. And master slide also you will see in this option. You can see, taken a view, here you have a master slides also. I will tell you that also. So next is slide number and date and time. Slide, I just shown you how to add date and time and number, slide number. In the same, from here also you can, as I just shown you, and header and footer view. When you will go to header and footer option, here you will see definitely header and footer dialog box. The other way is from the insert menu. When you will click on insert menu and go to the page number option or the date and time option, from here also the same dialog box will be opened. See, in insert tab we have page number and date and time. This two also you will see in insert menu. As if you want to add page number, apply page numbers to your slides, then you have to click on page number. And if you want to add date and time to your slide, then go to date and time. And after that, the same dialog box, header and footer dialog box will open. From here you can see, if you want to set date and time to be displayed on your slide, click on that option, variable and all. And if you want to display the slide number, check that box, slide number check box. Then it will start displaying slide number to your slides. Now next is inserting pictures. Inserting pictures is one of the most common feature. Without pictures, our presentation will not look beautiful, right? To make it very beautiful, obviously images are added. So pictures are of also two kinds. We can download an image from the internet to your system, and from system you can access to your presentation. And another method is we have some predefined, or we have a set of images in our this presentation software that we call gallery. And from the gallery also we can take some pictures to make our presentation beautiful, attractive, right? So let's see. So let's see inserting pictures. So first you have to click on insert menu, then pictures, from file, then insert picture dialog box. Let me show you. See, when you will click on insert tab, you will see picture option. And when you will click on picture option, you will see from file. From file means in your system, you have in your computer, you have saved the picture somewhere. So from file, you will click on from file, and you can drag, you can access the that picture and open it, and that picture will be in your slide, right? And below that, from file, below that, we have a scan option also. What is the use of a scan option? A scan option, suppose a scanner is attached to your system, right? So if you want to scan some document, so you will scan, and your scanner is connected to your system. So you can directly click on this scan option, and you can access those images on your system, or not on your system, on your presentation, or on your slide. Okay. So this is, the way to access or to have the image on your this presentation. Now see, under insert option, insert tab, we have a slide, duplicate slide, page number, date and time. Page and number and date and time we have already seen. Filled option, then comment we have seen in that also. Filled option, what all things we have you have a basic idea about it as we have done in that documentation. Some of the options are same as that of that. Okay. Formatting marks, hyperlink, animated image, pictures, tables. Suppose you want to add table in your document. From here you will add. Here below pictures we have table option. From there we can click, and one dialog box will open. From there we can mention the number of rows and columns, and we can add tables to our presentation. In the same way, movie and sound, we have to see this also. Movie and sound, we can add movie and sound. Objects, chart, we have already discussed chart, different bar chart. All these charts can also be inserted in this. So these are all, whatever you want to insert in your presentation, you have to click on insert tab. So when you will click on insert tab, picture, from file, what will happen? That image will be inserted to your presentation. Understood? Now next is inserting a watermark. What is inserting a watermark? Suppose you want, you are creating any kind of presentation, and to every slide in the plain page is there, plain slide is, white slide is there, and some documents, some text is written, some images are there, but in the background, in that white section, you want to have one watermark. Maybe it's a text or image or a logo, whatever. So it shows that it is it belongs to you, or it belongs to some particular organization. So they put their logos in the as a watermark. In the background it will have a light image, right? I will show you. So that is the watermark. Okay. So how we will apply watermark in this slides? This feature is also there in the word processing document also, right? So after inserting the picture, go to the picture toolbar, graphics mode, drop down as let me show you. See, I have taken this image. I downloaded, and then from my system I accessed it. I placed it in my slide. Okay. Now I want this image to be in the watermark. So what I will do, when I place this picture or image in my presentation, first I will select this image. See, this is selected, and after selecting, in the picture toolbar, this arrow marking is pointing that bar is a picture toolbar, right? In that picture toolbar, I will click on what? This option, graphic mode option. This default grayscale, black oblique white watermark. This is what? This is a graphic. What is it? Graphics mode. We call it graphics mode. Okay. So I will click on that in the drop down list of the graphics mode. And from here, by default is selected. I will change it to watermark. As the image is selected, and from the picture toolbar, I will, drop down, click on the drop down list of the graphics mode and select the watermark. Then what will happen is this image will go as a watermark of this slide. Let me show you like this. Now in above that, whatever your text you will write, you can, whatever image you want to insert, you can, but in the background, in the light shed as a watermark, this image will be displayed, right? I hope you understood what is the watermark, right? Now inserting sound on a slide. So what is the purpose of inserting a slide, sound on a? So let me show you. Inserting sounds on a slide. What is the purpose of inserting sounds on a slide? As I told you, when you will insert a picture on your slide, images, animations, in the same way, if you will insert sound, the the slideshow will be displayed, and some background voice, sound will be there. So it will be very attractive. It will, your slides or the presentation will be very attractive. You can insert sound. You can even insert special effects, animation, and all, right? So movies and sound. Insert menu. Yeah, for this to insert sound, you have to first click on the insert menu, and there you have to go to movie and sound option. Then select the file. So see, you have to first click on the insert option, insert menu, and under insert we have already seen number of options, page number, date and time, and all this kind of features. Slide. In insert, the first one is the slide. Insert slide means what? When you will click on the insert slide, different new slides will be added, right? New slide, second slide will be in the slides pane in the left side. You can see different slides will be, created. New slide, second slide, third slide, like that. And suppose in a particular slide some kind of picture or text is there, you can right click, or you can select that slide, and you can click on duplicate slide. In the insert menu, we have a duplicate slide option also. Understood? Now next is when you will go to insert movie and sound. Here one insert movie and sound dialog box will open, as you can see. Under insert movie and sound, and when you will click on that insert movie and sound, dialog box will open. And from here, wherever your movie or sound is there, just browse it from the wherever it is in the folder, whatever folder it is available, like that of this D drive or on a desktop. Just browse it and select it, and it will be, click on the open button at the bottom, and that will be inserted to your slide. Understood? That is what? That is inserting sound and movie. Even you can you can have a video on your slides, and while you are giving presentation, you can play that video also, right? Now next is animating text and object. What is animating text and object? So to animation applied to the text or objects. Suppose one football is there in your slide, and that football will be moved from one place to another place, or in a very attractive manner. Or suppose any text is sliding from one part of the slide to another part. So this is what animating the text or an object. We are applying animations. Animations means spatial effects. We are applying spatial effects to our objects in a slide. There's a little bit difference between the transition and the animation. What is animation? when you are applying any special effects to the elements of a slide, like that of picture, text, and all. This is animation. And suppose you are moving from one slide to another slide in your while you are giving presentation. So when you are changing from one slide to another slide, if any special effects is applied, so that it will be the next slide will be displayed in a very attractive manner, then it is considered as a transition from one phase to another phase. Transition, it will be considered as a transition. So what is animating text and object? To apply special effects to the text or object which is there in your slide. And transition is when we move from one slide to another slide, the special effects which is applied is a transition. Transition means phase, right? Now, as you can see how to apply animate text or something. So when suppose this is a picture on my slide, so I will first select this image or this picture. Then in the right side in the task pane, we can see here at the bottom what is there. One star kind of symbol is there. And what is that symbol? Custom animation panel, right? Go to the task, select the text or object, then go to the task pane. Task pane is at the right side of your window. And here we have custom animation panel. As you can see in the right side at the star kind of symbol is there, that is the custom animation panel. When you will click on it, modify effect, as you can see add option is there. When you will click on that add option, this dialog box will open, custom animation dialog box. And from here we have lot of options: appear, box, checkboard, circle. So we can choose any kind of entrance, emphasis, exit. Suppose you have applied animation to any text or object which is entering in a slide, then you have to click on the entrance tab. And emphasis tab, second is the emphasis tab. If you want to, suppose you are giving a presentation and you want to give any special effects to some particular text or object or a picture, then you have to click on emphasize tab. And so third one is the exit. After entering, if you are that object or text will go away or will exit. So in such kind of effect, you will if you want to apply the animation during the exit of any object or the text, you have to select the exit tab. Motion path. In a slide, if one object will move from one slide to one place to another place while presenting the presentation, this is happened with the help of the motion path tab. Okay, so all this kind of I'm expecting that you understood how to apply or give special effects to your objects or text on a slide. Okay, and after selecting whether whatever enter during the entrance, emphasis, exit, or motion path, then you want and which appearance, which special effect you want, select it, and then you have to click on OK button. Right, this is the way to add animation to your text or object. Now set and rehearse slide timing. Set and rehearse slide timing is what? If you had suppose you have created any presentation and now before the audience you are going to give the presentation, but before that you want to rehearse, you want to do the rehearsal. So you want to see that how much time it will take, how much time each slide will take, how much content I will tell about this slide. So this we will analyze with the help of this rehearse and time option, right? Rehearse and time option. So you can set when this option is also there in the slideshow, when to how to rehearse on the basis of timing. So for this you have to click on the slideshow tab in the menu bar, and when you will click on that, you will see one option, that is the rehearse timing. Rehearse timing. Click on that. So what will happen when you will click on it? Such kind of your slideshow will be open, and below that timing will be start. Timing will start, and on the basis of that you can set that, you can analyze the timing, and you can think how much time your presentation will take, and On the basis of that, you can fix the time for some particular slide, and automatically time change also you can set. All such facilities are there in your presentation software, right? Now see, so why it is rehearse set and rehearse slide timing is used? It is used to start the show in rehearse mode, right? And rehearse mode in the sense what? As I told you, rehearsal of the slideshow, how much time it will take, and you can fix the time and all. And see, in the slideshow option, F5 is there. Under slideshow tab, the first is slideshow, F5. Suppose you have created the presentation. Your presentation is ready. Now you want to see, show the slide, you want to start the slideshow. So which option you will start, click? You will first click on what? Slideshow, then first option. But one shortcut key is what? F5. F5 is the shortcut key to play the slideshow, right? And next is slide transition. Below this, we have a slide transition. Custom animation here in the right side, whatever picture is there, you can see. In the slideshow tab, we have a slideshow option first. That is, you want to play the slideshow, and shortcut key is F5. Then slideshow settings. Some changes. Settings means slideshow setting means timing you can set, and after how much time it will automatically change to another slide. And after that, rehearse timing. As I told you, you can also rehearse. Then after that, custom animation. As I told you about this also in my earlier slide, last slide, that what is how to set the custom animation. That exit, emphasis, exit, and all those things we have seen how to apply the animation to any object. And after that, we have slide transition. As we were discussing, a slide transition. What is transition? From when you move from one slide, suppose I am giving presentation. From one slide to another slide, when I will move, that slide will be opened in a very attractive manner, like that of the check boxes. It will open, or it will flip and display. Like this, different kind of animation will be. Sorry, animation not transition. We are talking about. So transition means from one slide to another slide, the special effects which we can apply to opening of the new slide, the changing of this new slide, right? So remember the difference between the animation and transition, because students confuse between these two. Transition means phases. So from one slide to another slide, that special effect which we are applying is a transition from one slide, the opening of another slide, right? The opening of another slide. And what is animation? In particular slide, different objects are there, different text are there. If we are applying special effects to those, elements like text, objects, shapes, and whatever there in the slide, then this is considered as an animation. That is an animation on some particular object text that is on the slide. And from one slide to another slide, face is changing. So that is a transition. Understood? And hide slide. So this option, you can hide the slide. Custom slideshow. If you want to change something like that of this setting slideshow option, you can use these options, right? So set and rehearse slide timing, you understood. And I want to explain this tabs also in slideshow. I already explained what all the options are there. And in case of this insert tab also, I have already shown, right? Movie and sound we have discussed, page number and date and time we have discussed, and comment is that like that only as in this case of documentation we did. But that was in case of documentation. Here in the slides, if you are sending somebody a slide and if any changes are there, then that comment section will keep track of that. Okay. And duplicate slide, I already told you. And all chart, if you want to insert the chart or the object, you can go here in the chart and object option. Or if you want to insert the table, you can insert table also. And here we have a hyperlink. Hyperlink means what? What is hyperlink? The link or the text HTTP colon double slash some www something .com, something like that. This is what? This is a hyperlink. Suppose I will write some text on my presentation, and if I will click on that text, it will divert me to some particular page on a web or on some page, other page or slide. Suppose in first slide I will click on some link and I will divert it to the third slide. That is what? That is a hyperlink. Understood? That is a hyperlink. The link which is active when on clicking on that link. Suppose your name is written. Okay, some in some particular slide, some names are written, and when I will clicking on that names, it will divert to some particular slide page or some particular slide or some particular page. So that is what? Directing on clicking on that particular text, I have been diverted to some particular slide. So that is what? That is hyperlink. That link is active. Okay. And insert, we have already other insertion options we have seen, and this different views also we have seen. Normal view, outline view, notes, handouts, slide sorter view. In a slide sorter view, all these slides will be seen together, right? And watermark, how to add watermark, all these things we have seen. Date and time, how to insert page numbers, these also we have seen, right? Header, footer, and yes, in the format tab also, let's discuss some of the features available or the tools available in the format tab also. So default formatting, character, if you want to format any character means in any word, single character, A, C. Suppose India is great, I is a character, N is a character, D is a character. These all are separate characters. This group of characters created a word, and this group of words created a sentence. Group of sentence create a paragraph. So you want to format a character or a paragraph. If you will select a paragraph and you will go to format option, format tab, and then paragraph. So you can format a paragraph, complete paragraph, right? And bullets and numbering in the documentation also you have seen numbering 1, 2, 3. If some points are there, India is great, like this, 3, 4 points are there, and you want to number them, you can select it and directly click on the numbering, or you can give the bullet points also, bulleted list also, bullet, some kind of mark notations also. Now change case means from one change case means uppercase to lowercase, lowercase to uppercase, right? That is the case. If it is a change uppercase, you want to change it to lowercase, capital letters, small letters. Capital letters are uppercase, small letters are lowercase. So if you want to convert capital to small or from small to capital, you can use this change case option. And here in the format, we have a page option also. From the page, we can set the page. And then position and size, area, text, this all the slide design we have already discussed. Slide layout, this also we have discussed. Style and formatting, F11 is the shortcut key for that. And this is also similar to that of the document. What I'm trying to say is most of the tools are common as that of the documentation. Documentation software is like that, MS Word, then this Writer, OpenOffice Writer. So whatever we had seen in OpenOffice Writer, most of the tools are common in this OpenOffice Impress also, right? In every tab we can see. But in presentation, we need some extra like animation and all, transition and all, right? So in page also we have seen what we can change the background and all. So these things we have seen, and load style. So we have seen all these things, lot of features, right? In the last lecture also we have seen some basic tools, how to create a presentation, how to save presentation, what are all the shortcut keys for that, what are the different views of the presentation, what are slides, like that of slide sorter view, the normal view, right? This outline view. So this 6 views we have seen, right? And different layouts, what all are the layouts. In different slides, we want different number of placeholders, right? I already told you what is placeholder. The dotted lines or the containers in which we place pictures or the text. That is, so all these things we have seen in our last lecture, and in this lecture we have seen some more tools available in this. So using all these tools, we can create a presentation, a very attractive presentation for our workshop or for our seminar, right? So and I am expecting you understood all these things, and you will better understand if you will do it practically. You will implement all such things practically, right? So do practical of all these things, and in our next lecture we will start spreadsheet software. We have already covered in Unit 3 Office Tools, we have already covered word processing software, and now we have covered this also, presentation software, and in my next lecture we will start this spreadsheet software. So that's it for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.